TLC's My 600-Pound Life is the show that changes the fate of people who are immovable and are on the verge of death. This show goes around Dr. Now giving the target weight loss and then approving the successful ones for the surgery. But like all reality shows, it has some shady and untold realities. And in today's video, we're going to show you the ugly truth of My 600-Pound Life. Let's roll! Post-production manipulation.
I can't either, Albie, and it's just hard to believe.
Many reality shows have parts that are just planned to gain a fan base in order to increase the rating, and My 600-Pound Life is no different.
Put that gravy on my plate with a new biscuit.
One for now, or?
No, two.
Two.
As a participant named Christina Phillips mentioned the fabrication in an interview with Sarcasm. She said that she was young and didn't realize that the show would use the recorded material in a way that was far from the truth.
It's really hard for me to be present when I'm out in public because I'm so distracted with the way my body looks.
She also expressed her hatred towards the whole TLC way of dealing with things, as they didn't show the whole truth.
I'm trapped inside this body that I don't want to be in. I can't go out anymore. I can't even drive anymore. I never thought I'd get this big.
Well, she's not the only one who claimed that the producers faked the show.
My mom cries with me. She says that she's sorry. And I told her it's not her fault.
But also, James L.B. Bonner's family came forward with some texts claiming, according to Sarcasm Report,
my new prosthetic finally came in because I've lost so much weight.
That James was having a conversation with an assistant producer. He told her he was in a very dark place and was suffering from a breakdown.
If you keep going like this, you'll be in the 800 soon, and you won't last much longer after that.
But she insisted on him by saying, fake it till you make it.
It's been a while since I've been on a scale, and I don't want to know how big I've gotten, so I'm not looking forward to seeing that number come up.
Alicia Kerrigan also came up saying that the production team only provided her with one therapy session. According to her, it was to some extent scripted. She mentioned in the lawsuit that during the show, she reached out to the producers about her declining mental health.
No matter if I fail or if I succeed, I just want to know that you love me and that you're here.
But therapy was not offered aside from the scripted session mentioned before.
Alicia, this is what we're going to do. I'm giving you 1,200 calorie, high protein, low carb diet with list of food you can eat.
She told the Sarcasm Reporter that she was provided with a 5-question mental health survey before her procedure containing questions with true or false answers.
Calories is 100, calories from fat is 100. So this is just
All fat.
definitely not a good choice.
Okay.
So this is not good.
And she was supposed to answer as per mentioned in the script, which concludes that mental treatment isn't on the show's menu.
I started doing a protein shake in morning and afternoon and then just having dinner.
Okay, that wasn't the diet.
Another ugly manipulation by the production.
I'm feeling like I've just been sucker punched again. Why didn't this do what it's supposed to do when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do?
Took place in 2020 while planning the auditions for their next season.
I understand that my risk is 100% that I am not going to make it.
They changed the weight requirement from 500 to 800 pounds. Casting Call on Auditions Free says the ideal candidate, either male or female, over 18, weighing between 500 to 800 pounds.
Well, you know that. You knew that from day one, so what are you going to do about it?
The show's production team manipulated the auditions to increase the episodes of the TLC program. Let me add that Ashley Taylor from Season 8 was initially whopping at 498 pounds.
At my last appointment, I had dropped drastically to 486. So I should be at 466 for that.
Post-surgery complications.
And I used to be scared of not waking up one day, not knowing.
Not all surgeries are fully successful. Some leave a mark behind. In My 600-Pound Life, Susan Farmer, who wanted to wear cool and stylish pants, maintained her diet and got a gastric bypass. But despite having a wonderful weight loss, Susan got a complication as she was unable to feel anything on her legs. According to Dr. Now, it was a condition named neuropathy, caused due to being obese for a long time.
Life is miserable. I hurt all the time. with me having this big stomach.
It pulls on me so bad, and
Ashley Reyes also faced a problem right after her gastric bypass. She was diagnosed with symptoms of psychosomatic emotional stress, but she was happy that she stuck with the plan of further weight loss.
What if I've come all this way and he tells me that he can't help me? There really is no plan B.
But we also had a serious patient who went into a coma after his weight loss surgery.
I can't walk very far because of my weight. Too big for my legs.
Donald Shelton was successful in losing 300 pounds after his gastric bypass.
Recovery was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but nothing's going to stop me. I'm ready to get my life back.
But he suffered difficulty in walking. When he was shifted to the hospital, he suffered a coma and was affected by a viral infection. Paid humiliation.
It's a living hell to be in this body, and I'm killing myself, and I can't stop it.
My 600-Pound Life is a show where people want to change their lives. The show begins with the patient starting their day. The contestants mention their pains and griefs in life.
Get any worse. If I can't start losing the weight, I'm not going to be alive much longer.
But either man or woman, a naked bath with lots of skin folds is a compulsory part of the show.
I missed out on a lot in Daisy's life because of my weight.
Well, this is humiliating, because who would want to take a bath in public?
Washing in between my skin folds is now the most exhausting part of the day.
Not only this, but they are also shown struggling while reaching the folds, and sometimes they also call someone for help.
Dawn? Dawn?
You ready to get up?
I am.
They feel ashamed about it, but these stars agree to do so because they are being heavily paid for it. Some contestants were also shown urinating at the beginning. They also depict the way they eat unhealthy food with a wide range of junk items containing bacon, eggs, hamburgers, pizza, and many others.
That first bite is the best moment of my day. When I'm eating, I think nothing. That's what the best part of it is.
Well, we can say they earned to get humiliated, but some of them were not willing to do the scenes.
The life I'm living right now is miserable because I have made myself a prisoner in a room.
Such as Nicole Lewis, who mentioned in a radio talk that she was reluctant to do the scenes, but was asked to do them or the treatment would be denied. Now, that's something really ugly and shady about the show.
It's just, if I don't, just please take care of the kids. I love you so much.
She mentioned that she was feeling embarrassed. She also knew she needed help, so she did it for her children. When they came to her house, they asked her to do the scenes to be a part of the process.
You done with that?
Food is the only joy and pleasure I have now.
Never-ending cost. Many people join My 600-Pound Life just to get a gastric bypass surgery. They think of surgery as a quick fix, and it would get them a slim and perfect body. But the reality is different.
Today we're attempting to perform a gastric sleeve of VNA. Her tests all look good, and she lost another 44 pounds.
The treatment saga does not end with only losing weight and having a bypass, but with post-surgery complications and also barging with a huge bill. The cases such as reopening, internal bleeding, excessive skin removal, and infections consume lots of bills, as the patient is supposed to stay in the hospital. But it was seen that the team ignored these aspects of post-surgery drawbacks. They also seem to deny if there is a mistake from their end, just like some lawsuits, which mentioned that they were not providing proper sessions for mental health. Megalomania was sued by Nicole Lewis for fraud after the company agreed to pay for skin removal surgery, then failed to do so. She was not the only one who filed this case. Anjanette Whaley was also promised that her medical bills would be paid, but she also filed a lawsuit against the production company for not paying her bills either.
It's been a month since my weight loss surgery, and I feel like I'm fully recovered. Doctor now moved me back to solid foods and said I'm on track.
Before we go on to the ugly sides of our list, we'd love to hear your thoughts on today's video, as well as if you have any other favorite shows that you'd like to see on our channel. Forcefully gained.
Every child has that want and that need to be loved by their mother. That's something that Dottie just didn't grow up with.
In order to gain ratings, sometimes shows demand a drastic change, such as shaving the head or getting tattooed, but these all tasks are done on camera. Here we are with an ugly truth of My 600-Pound Life, where a season 4 contestant, Dottie Peterson, filed a case that the production team asked her to eat unhealthy food in order to gain weight for an extra dramatic episode.
At one point, I was putting on a couple of pounds every week.
The team also promised her that they will pay the medical bills of the hospital, but it was a total sham.
By the time I was 18, I was well over 300 pounds. And I remember just eating and eating and eating.
Well, you might be thinking why she didn't reject the proposal. And that was because on rejection, you will see a denial for further treatment.
You have some people that choose alcohol to bury a feeling or anger or sadness.
Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.